$7,894. Just imagine what you could do with this money. According to collegecalc.com and Student Loan Hero, the average tuition for a four-year college in Kansas for 1 year is $11,397. This, compared to a technical school, for 1 year, is only $3,503. If you change that into months, you'd be paying $2,849 a month at a four-year college, while only $438 a month at a tech college. That would be $51 a day at a four-year college, while only $16 a day at a tech school. That would be $2 an hour at a four-year college, while only 65 cents per hour at a tech college, or 3 cents per minute at a four-year college, while only 1 cent per minute at a tech college. The difference in cost is $7,894. Just imagine what you could do with that money. We need more students to go into tech colleges that are going into four-year colleges at the moment. As stated in Boston Globe, many four-year students are unhappy with their choices. As students go from high school into school, as they go from high school to college, many don't know what they're doing. So they choose the universal route, or the route that most people refer to them, going to a four-year college, which is good if you know what you're doing and you know that you need a lot of learning to go into what you're doing, like being a doctor. But there are many jobs that are open at the moment that don't need that much schooling. They only need 2 years. And so many students are choosing four-year colleges just because they feel like that's what they have to do. But in many circumstances, they end up not using those things that they would have learned in the four-year college. They end up changing majors or even going into the workforce without finishing because it's too much work or it's not the right choice for them. This is just one of the reasons that many people should go into tech colleges. Another reason is that tech colleges are much cheaper, as seen in these statistics. They don't cost near as much, and you don't have to go to school for near as long. Most tech colleges or classes are only 1 to 2 years, and then you're in the workforce making as much money, or maybe even more, than a lot of people coming out of four-year colleges. This is because of the need for skill-based work in the workforce. Many of those jobs were taken up by the baby boomer population, and those people are getting old and retiring, and many of those jobs are opening up, causing a lot of need, which causes higher pay rates. And so you can get paid quite a bit just coming out of a tech school, going into the workforce, and you don't have to pay near as much for college. According to the Bureau of Labor Studies, and it's on your handout, the breakdown of jobs is this. 23% require a student who has a 4-year or above degree, and 77% require technical or skill-based jobs. That means the overwhelming majority only requires skill-based or technical studies. This is not shown to students coming out of high school most of the time. Most students believe coming out of high school that they need to have a 4-year degree to earn a good amount of money and get a good job. But oftentimes it's the exact opposite. Many times skill-based jobs are easier to get because of the job openings, and they pay very close to, if not more, than four-year colleges. According to Best Value Schools, some of the options we need to take action are: offer better avenues in high school to make kids aware of job paths that do not involve four-year colleges. This would be like a welding program or an ag program or cabinet making, woodworking, something of those sorts, that would show students their ability to go into a tech college or go straight into the workforce. Many of these classes are being weeded out because of the lack of interest in them. But really, we should be promoting them, because many jobs are opening up right now, not only because baby boomers are retiring, but also because a lot of the tariffs and stuff that are being put into place at the moment are being made that way to bring jobs back into the United States. A lot of manufacturing jobs and pipeline jobs are opening up at the moment for people who want skill-based jobs. And so this needs to be enforced in high schools. It needs to be promoted that you can make a decent living off of these, because many high schoolers see someone who works in manufacturing or works in some type of hard work, hands-on labor, and doesn't think that they make a lot, when actually a lot of them do make quite a bit. Another action we could take is offering career connection field trips during high school. Going to a small town school, I was able to go on some of these that my ag teacher was providing, and many of them were welding related. Just traveling to see the weld shops around the area and understanding that these are good jobs and that they're out there and there's a lot of them. We got to talk to the employers and what they look for, and that was very important to me. It made me understand exactly why someone would go into those careers, and eventually convinced me to go into it. Allow students to see firsthand how the world needs manual labor employees. Many times high school students don't understand that there are a lot of manual labor employees that are needed. They don't understand that manual labor employees are used for everything, such as making cars and buildings and transportation and everything, pipelines to move gas. It's incredible the amount of use of manual labor there is, but students don't see that. A lot of times they're pushed to see the four-year degrees, such as being a doctor or a vet or an accountant. What are the outcomes of these actions that we take? It would be a large growth in the population of tech jobs and people attending tech schools, which would be great because it would fill the space that we have opening at the moment. This would help us for the future. One of the biggest reasons we did so well during World War I and World War II was because our country was so manufacturing based that they were able to convert a lot of the manufacturing plants for like cars into manufacturing jeeps for the army, or airplanes, or ammunitions. And due to this fact, we were able to do very well in the world wars that we were in. We need more people to go into manufacturing to fill this job opening that we have at the moment. Thank you.